Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. I hope that your day is off to a good start as I prepare to leave the wonderful Koreatown area of LA, heading back to the Rancho. Well, a crazy night last night and lots of stuff to talk about it. First thing to talk about, we never did get down to Ensenada yesterday. That was the original plan, but because of our late start in the day, we kind of did a calculation. We figured by the time we left at about noon, 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, we wouldn't have gotten down to Ensenada till about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And then at 6 p.m., after spending a grand total of 3, maybe 4 hours in Ensenada, we'd have to turn around and come back. Therefore, I wouldn't do Ensenada justice, and it just didn't pan out in terms of time and my wishing to bring content and some of Kev's family that were visiting down that way too. But nonetheless, it is on the agenda for the next time down in Mexico. I'm much better prepared now. I know a couple things. If you're going to do travel from, say, Tijuana to a place within Mexico, within 100 miles or so of the border, you better get an early start so that you maximize your time in wherever you want to go, whether it's Rosarito Beach or Ensenada. So that's on the agenda for next time. So what did I do in the meantime? I got a lot of raw content in the videoing of Tijuana. You've already seen, we decided to dedicate the day to going around the area in Tijuana. And you know me, I like non-traditional content that most tourists are never going to see. Most tourists that go to Tijuana are going to stick around the main tourist area of Avenida de Revolucion, relatively close to the border. That's not for me, and it's not for you. And you already saw a little taste of that yesterday in visiting the Pantheon #1, the oldest cemetery in Tijuana. And although I couldn't get inside, you certainly got the flavor from what I was able to capture from the outside of a cemetery that really surprised me how beautiful it was and how well maintained it was. So I hope that you enjoyed that. If you've not seen it, check it out. Number 2, I did put up a second review of Las Galas restaurant up in Little Tokyo. Kind of a Spanish name for a Asian restaurant, and check that review out too. I had sushi and I had ramen. I'm just keeping eyes in the back of my head because this 7-Eleven really cooks over here. You never know who's going to walk up to the window, friend or foe. The real craziness began. We had to pick up somebody at the bus station, which is next to the airport. It's the Internacional Aeropuerto de Tijuana, the international airport of Tijuana. About 10:30, 11 p.m. and then we made our way to the border. Oh my goodness. Want to guess how long it took to get across that border? We swung off from the airport onto the road to get into the United States and just got into bumper and to bumper traffic for not a half hour, for not an hour, for not an hour and a half, for not 2 hours, not 2.5 hours, but 3 hours to go about 1 mile. Yeah, that's how thick the traffic was, and there were only 3 border crossing stations open. But I'll tell you what, I made the most of it. I got the content on that, and I think you're going to enjoy it because you don't just wait in a line like you're on a freeway in the U.S. You have locals out there selling merch, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. There are kids out there performing acrobatics. I can't wait to bring you this video. Well, the end result is we didn't really make it through that immigration checkpoint back into the United States until 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, 3 a.m. in the morning. And my video will talk about some of the whys and wherefores. You'll see the video of the clock on the car to just give you an idea of the sense of time and how things are crawling along. But there was some entertainment, as you will see. And you know, in a future video I'll do tips about crossing the busiest border in the world, which is San Ysidro, south of San Diego. Back to Tijuana. I did not waste my time. I didn't live stream that much because I want to bring recorded content that people will enjoy for years. And it will not lack the context that some live streaming brings. Therefore, people will enjoy that for many, many years to come. And I think I've got a couple good ones that are going to take a little bit of time to edit. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 videos, some more restaurant experiences in Tijuana. And then what happens when you end up at a place where Google Maps tells you to go? And brother, you ain't in Kansas anymore. Yeah, we stumbled into the real, the real hardcore Tijuana. So you can expect to see a video with some cinematic features on that too that I think you will enjoy. It'll be, for many of you, it'll be an eye-popping experience, okay, to see that. So lots of good stuff to come. I'm gonna hit the road now. Yeah, I got to my hotel. By the time we got through that border at 3 a.m., it took another 3 hours, 3.5 hours to drop off Tito, a little bit north of LA, get back to my hotel. It was close to 7 o'clock in the morning, and I tried to grab about 2 hours sleep. I don't know if I slept or not, but I decided to hell with it. I got up, and I'll be running on fumes today, but I got another 300 miles to go. But that was a long, long day yesterday, and a crazy day too. 3 hours to get across the border. Hey, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up are appreciated. Leave a comment or a question about how you've enjoyed the travels so far. And in the meantime, I want to wish you a very happy Sunday. Thanks, everybody.